Hello, everybody. I'm Josh Druin, certified life coach and also a self-help. I don't want to say expertise yet because I'm still always learning and always on new adventures. Today I just wanted to talk to you about something I was reading earlier today about the source of lying. And that seems to be a huge, I want to say, huge struggle for a lot of people in many things, such as relationships, financial, spiritual, emotional, really, and that's where it all stems from. And I'll get to that in a second. So, what is lying? Why do people lie? Well, lying, as you know, is not the truth. Someone tells a lie to cover something or to fill something up, to fill it, to fill a void of some way. It stems from protecting something inside yourself or something that is going on in your life, something that is you're choosing to avoid exposing or something like that. It could be something like as far as making someone happy. So what you're doing is you're helping them. You're helping yourself, or you're helping the other. You might think you're trying to help the other person by lying about an emotion or a feeling or an opinion about them to maybe protect them from what you really think or how you really feel. Sometimes it could be like a source of shamefulness, where like you could spend money that you shouldn't have spent, or that let's say you do have money and it is yours, but you're like, man, maybe I didn't spend that, and you tell someone that you didn't spend it. So it breaks the need, the emotional need. So a lot of times what happens is like is that a lot of the sources that come from that is like the self-importance needs, like the special, mostly it's a source of like a human need that's not being met, is why people are lying in some way. I think that a lot of times people will lie, like especially now online, Facebook dating, online dating, Tinder, OkCupid, Match, all those online websites. People can personify themselves as who they want you to think they are. So the need is being met of like that there's someone who they want you to believe that they are, that they aren't, that they're lacking in themselves. So that's a need that is a lot of times. So I always like try to talk to people. When I talk to people about this kind of things, I kind of like focus my coaching on relationships and helping people find what they're doing, like what they really want, and find out what they're doing, and with the relationship, if they need to be in it or out of it, just kind of help them take the next step to really get to where they want to be. Sometimes it has to be pretty harsh with telling people what's going on, or telling them the truth about why they should be with this person, or maybe not be with this person. Maybe the person that they're with is not who they should be with. And if they're not happy, or they're kind of like just putting up with them, or you're putting up with, you're just kind of selling, that's a lie also. It's a way to say, hey, I still believe that we are good for each other, even though deep down inside I don't believe it. So you're lying to yourself as well as the other person, because maybe the other person thinks that you believe that that you feel like they are the one for them, which you think you don't. I don't know if this is getting like off topic, or if it's getting a little going off on a tangent, but anyways, so yeah, so that's basically it. Like it's a lack of needs of some sort is what the base of life, especially compulsive liar. And I'm saying that I will admit that I am up there too. I am working very heavily on compulsive lying, and I've been working on it for quite a few months now. Um, I would say that has helped a lot for me and helped me quite a bit because I'll lie about the littlest things, and it turned into to where I would lie without even noticing that I was lying. And so what I did was I would like journal every time that I would lie about something and write down why I lied about it. And then it gets to the point that it's kind of interesting because like what happens is that when you do that, you kind of like find out exactly what it is, what your pattern is, and then you will build it onto a source of like your behavioral patterns, which is another chart. I'll get into that probably like later on down the road. That's another topic that I love so much. I love talking about that. So what I did is it like will do that because it's funny because like why I'm a life coach is I am a life coach because there was certain events that happened in my life about a year ago, actually, a year to the date, almost actually about a year, 50 weeks, probably about 2 weeks from now will be a year, where I was involved with a divorce. And so that was caused by, there was some lying on my part, but there was also some lying on some other people's parts that started all of this. So, but you know what, that's, it took me down a journey that to get to where I am now, and I'm a much better person now than I was even a year ago, just because of something that dramatically happened. That's another thing, another video I'll get into is I'm making a list of all these ideas. I call it the Ebenezer Scrooge effect, or the Charles Dickens effect, where like if you're backed up, and usually a lot of times people are the only, now I'm getting off topic here, sorry, but only time people are ever going to like sometimes make a significant change in their life is when they're back into a corner and they have nowhere else to go. So they have to either flee or, make the change. And that's what happened. I had to make a change. Fortunately, like the big event already happened, but you know what, whatever. Not whatever, but like, it happened for a better reason that is now that I see now. So, I'm okay with that. So, yeah. So what it is that, and there's ways to get about it. Like, so really, like if you're a compulsive liar, if you lie a lot about covering up stuff, whatever it is you have to lie about. I'm seeing a lot of it on these things where guys or girls will lie about their intentions towards other people when they're on these like online datings. I've seen that a lot on Facebook with friends I know who are trying the online dating thing, and they are asking me for advice because they're finding out that like sometimes they'll meet someone, and then a week or so later, it blew up, and it's like a huge catastrophe and stuff. So, yeah. So with that said, that kind of like will wrap up my video for this thing. If you want to know more about this topic, feel free to drop me a line down here on the comments. Look up my name. My name's on the. I'll put my name on the thing. Look me up on Facebook. I'll put a link to my blog as well, and then I will go ahead and I will help. If you have any questions, I would love to help out. The scheduling event probably in the next month about like having a live event like this, but have other people on and talk about issues that they want to talk about. And I'll do it for free because I just like helping people out. I just like helping people. So yeah, so lying stems from protection. That's what that comes from. And it comes from like a lack of emotional need or lack of some need. Those needs you're talking about. So when you feel like you're lying or you're being lied to, figure out what kind of need is being, is lagging in that, especially in a relationship. If you're lying to your spouse or lying to someone else, your significant other, your partner, whoever, if you're lying, you're catching the other person lying, what is the root of all that? Why are they lying? What is the benefit of the lie? What is missing for the reason to lie? So it's something to think about. All right, you guys, you have a great night, and I'll talk to you all later.